Right. If you are on and watching, congratulations. You have entered the world's best record buying portal known to Earth and man and other places. This is also the top streaming record buying service on Mars and the moon. Right, April? All right. We're a few minutes late, but that's okay. Because we have so many records to sell, I can't even see straight. I'm literally cross-eyed right now. We have so many records to sell. Let me get this in position. Who was the first comment, by the way? Aaron Gardner? Aaron Gardner, Chris Wood, Craig. Craig, you were third tonight. Richard Allen, Brady, Vernon, Robin, Leslie, Jeff, Dwayne, Sean, Woods, and Michael Church. Oh no, YouTube too. Yeah, we're on YouTube as well. We're just a few minutes late. The store is absolutely cram-packed because of the sidewalk sale. We have 100 billion records here in the store. Part two is we were getting pre-orders pulled, which we got most of them done, but we don't have them all printed. Then the last few, you'll have to get the sheets. I didn't print Thin Lizzy, etc., etc. So I can show them to you. So I'll wait everybody to get on and watching first. This right here just still doesn't look right. It's blurry. That's okay. Hope it's not blurry on their end. But we'll get everybody on. I'll start showing stuff. So, lots of good new vinyl. We got a total of what? 1, 2, is it 3 crates? We had, how many did you say we ended up having total, Ed?
3.
We had 3.
4 counting last night's.
4, okay.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to start showing stuff because we have a lot to get to. Like I said last time, our distributor was running a sale on imports. So we have a lot of imports tonight that are at U.S. pressing prices. So what does that mean? It means a lot of times imports usually carry a $20 charge or premium over what a normal U.S. pressing was. Well, they're selling a lot of stuff now as imports at or below U.S. pressing prices. So, and there's a lot of stuff we hadn't been able to get for a while, and a lot of stuff that is only made in the U.K., not in print in the U.S. at U.S. pressing plants. So, we've got a lot of that stuff. A lot of it, we've only got 1 or 2 copies because the reason they're running a sale is because they have hundreds and hundreds of copies in stock, and they're at really great prices. They're at U.S. pressing prices. But what we've done is we've ordered a lot of onesies and twosies, and we're basically going to show them to you. You can buy them, and then we're going to take waiting list, and we're going to put in for another big order on anybody else that wants one. So that's what we're going to do with New Vinyl. Plus, there's some new arrivals in here, like new releases, and some restocks that aren't technically on sale, but we hadn't seen in a long time. The first record is the Rolling Stones, their Satanic Majesty's Request. I've never had a new pressing of this. It is $31.99. It's not a lenticular cover, but it is a really cool foil cover. It's a gatefold pressing. That's the Rolling Stones, their Satanic Majesty's Request. A tough OG record to find, especially in good shape. That's a first pressing. Any difference in sound quality? Not at all. No UK and US or European pressings. No, they're all going to be about the same. If you want to start splitting hairs, like on some of those Pink Floyd pressings, some of them are pretty much from almost the same stampers. But some people say the UK is better on Animals rather than the You Wish You Were Here is better in the US. So you're talking about minor details at that point. The Honey Drippers is $24.99. The Honey Drippers is $24.99. And by the way, if we can share this in the group, that would be spectacular, especially since we're starting late. And probably a lot of people was like, well, they're probably not having a sale tonight, and they got off. Here's another one I've never had a new sealed copy of. This is the Honey Drippers, Volume 1, which is Robert Plant and Jimmy Page's side project, the Honey Drippers. That is $24.99. We had a restock of, let me remove this. Okay, Tanner's already deleted it. We've had a couple shows lately with some spammy people. We don't like spam. We delete spam. Warren Zavon is the glow in the dark. I had a couple people on this wait list. Tanner is working on printing all of our waiting list right now, so I'll just circle back around. If you think you're on it, we'll come back to you. But this is a reissue of Excitable Boy by Warren Zavon, and this is on the glow in the dark limited edition vinyl. Has Werewolves of London and Lawyers, Guns, and Money. That is $27.99. Glow in the dark red vinyl. Pretty cool. Disney's Encanto soundtrack. This is $25.99. And I know for sure Susie Breedlove was on this waiting list. Tanner, that's on the spreadsheet for sure. Disney's Encanto, that's $25.99. Yes, we do have Pink Floyd Pulse in stock. Pink Floyd Pulse is in stock. We are doing those for $174.99. $174.99. The Essential, now that's what I call Christmas. This is $39.99. This is, I don't think we had anybody on a waiting list. I think these were all, yeah, but these are all the classic Paul McCartney, Wonderful Christmas Time. Run, Rudolph, Run, Chuck Berry, Little Saint Nick, the Beach Boys. Pretty sure this is a colored vinyl variant too. $39.99. The Essential, now that's what I call Christmas. Bon Jovi, Lost Highway. We had a waiting list for this one. We are working on getting that list right now. Bon Jovi, Lost Highway is $34.99. If you know for sure you wasn't on that waiting list, Bon Jovi is $34.99. Bon Jovi, Lost Highway. Next is Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2. This was a restock we had last night, and we had more come in from a different distributor. Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 2 Deluxe Edition. This is $31.99. 2 LPs, has the original soundtrack, and the disc 2 has the score music. That is $31.99. Sean McAllister. First official sale of the night to Sean McAllister. And that goes to Sean McAllister. And that's the Essential, now that's what I call Christmas. That's the first sale of the night. By the way, I hope everybody can get on and watch tonight, because we have some amazing OG records that John has priced while he was doing the sidewalk sale. This record was pretty much sealed and then opened, and this is an original Scarface soundtrack. We have some amazing OG stuff to auction, so we'll get to that in just a second. Chad, did anyone buy that Blue Cheer? Yes, they did. But Jonathan, I know we have another copy in the back. I can go right to it right now. We still have a copy of that, I'm pretty positive, in the back. And Paul Brothers wants Bon Jovi. If he's not on the waiting list, I will check that. Tanner, on the spreadsheet, we have a Bon Jovi Lost Highway. It is $34.99. If Paul's not on there, I'll pull this one for him. That's one that we hadn't printed yet. Okay, Guardians of the Galaxy. I got a couple new box sets in. This one was technically part of that on sale. They're actually having another sale called Dad's Rock, which is all the classic rock stuff. I think a lot of stuff they were overstocked with. This is Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland. He was on it. Paul Brothers, we already have you on Bon Jovi. This is a 6 LP box set from Jimi Hendrix, Electric Ladyland. It's only $114.99. And it has a Blu-ray disc. 6 LPs, $114.99. All analog mastering from original 2-track master tapes. 5.1 surround sound mixes. Includes previously unreleased home demos and studio recordings. 48-page book. Really cool Jimi Hendrix set with 6 LPs, Blu-ray, and book for just $115. So this is like Electric Ladyland Expanded Edition. There's how the discs look. At Last, Beginning, and Alive at the Hollywood Bowl. I think this is, and they're numbered on the bottom. Check that out. So, April Downing, what's up? Bobby Harmon, hi all. Do you have any living color? No, we don't. Paul Brothers thanks, and John Young says April is here. She's actually in the building. So, if your orders get messed up tonight, we know who to blame. Bob Marley, Songs of Freedom, The Island Years. Looks like there's a hop sticker on it, what I can read what's left of it. Yeah, some of the hop sticker's gone. But this was actually a back-ordered set. I've been trying to get this for a while. Bob Marley is $149.99. First time on vinyl, Outside Jamaica. Island Year Classic, the Island Years version of Classic Box Set. Available on vinyl for anywhere in the first, let me restart. First time on vinyl anywhere in nearly 30 years. 20-page book, 3 LP, actually 6, how many? 6 LPs. Wow. Bob Marley is $149.99. $149.99. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead. This is one of our on-sale import records. This is usually like $56.99. This is $29.99. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead. The Smiths, The Queen is Dead is $29.99. We also have Van Morrison, Astral Weeks. That is $26.99. That's a new restock, or actually a new arrival. Never had this one before. Van Morrison, Astral Weeks. That is $26.99. $26.99. The Cure. The Head on the Door. The Cure is $28.99. The Head on the Door. That's a new Cure record. Well, I don't think we've had that one in a long time. If we have, I don't really remember having it. The Head on the Door, The Cure. That is $28.99. Sherry Darnell wants a Van Morrison. I have another one of those left. Astral Weeks. Van Morrison. That is $26.99. There's The Cure. It's $28.99. And John Mayer, another import record. Some of their music on vinyl stuff is on sale as well. This is normally like $74.99. John Mayer, live in Los Angeles, Where the Light Is. This is $49.99. $49.99. Where the Light Is. John Mayer, live in Los Angeles. It's a 4 LP music on vinyl. 1, 2, 3, yeah, 4 LP. Where the Light Is. John Mayer. That is $49.99. Joe Cosentini wants one of the Smiths, and these I actually have more of. So I have these in stock over here on the shelves. In the bins, they're $56.99 or $46.99, something like that. And if you want one, I'm going to honor this same kind of on-sale price as $29.99. So Joe Cosentini gets a Smiths. And yes, that's right, the Van Morrison, I knew the Rolling Stones had put it up there somewhere. Actually, I only got one copy of that. That was my only copy of Van Morrison. But yes, that is, I knew they had ranked that pretty high in their all-time greatest. AC/DC, Back in Black. AC/DC is $29.99. Embossed cover, this is $29.99. This has been out of stock for a while. We sell the heck out of AC/DC Back in Black. It's very popular. $29.99. Did we get this shared in the group?
Yeah.
Okay, shared in the group. Great. Fantastic. I'm starting to see some more people get on. At first I was like, is there something wrong with the feed? But I'm starting to see more people get on now. Stevie Ray Vaughan. This is on sale for music on vinyl. $29.99. The Sky is Crying. These are normally like $39.99. Now they're $29.99. That is Stevie Ray Vaughan, The Sky is Crying. Shane McKinney, I'll always a Smiths also. I think he meant I'll take a Smiths also. So let me find Ed. That's the Smiths album. We should have another one over there. I told Ed some of the stuff I ordered one of, but I knew we have 2 or 3 more in our bin, and we're going to do the on sale price. So Tanner, the Smiths Ed is getting, Queen is Dead. We're going to do it for the same price as the other, which is $29.99. Okay, and then next is Paul Brothers. He wants the John Mayer. Paul Brothers on John Mayer. The John Mayer box set. If you think you might want one of those, now's the time to get on the waiting list for these, because these on sale titles, they're on sale, meaning a lot of people's going to grab them up like we have, and I'm going to tonight to kind of see the market for what y'all want, and then they're all going to be gone. So if you think you want an SRV, get it now while we can get them to you. So Shane McKinney on the Smiths, Paul Brothers on the Mayer. Susie Breedlove wants an AC/DC, Back in Black. That is sold to Susie Breedlove. And then I've only got a couple Stevie Ray Vaughns, and then we'll take a wait list for the others. Vernon Lehman and Philip Young gets the first 2 that I have on hand. And we'll also check to see if we have any in our bins. Stevie Ray Vaughan, Sky is Crying. That's Vernon Lehman, Philip Young, and we'll see if we have another. If we do, next on the list is Kelly Deck, Sherry Darnell, Kevin Tays, and that's where we're at. So, no, okay, so these are the only two. So next on the list for the next order, Tanner, will be Kelly Deck, Sherry Darnell, Kevin Tays. Courtney, the John Mayer is $49.99. If you want one, I'll put you on the list with Chris Kirkley and Michael Church. So, like I said, that's some stuff that we only have one copy of. If you want it, they'll be in next week because this is Friday. I'll put in the order tonight, but they'll be here for next week's invoices. Chris Kirkley, Michael Church, that's John Mayer. The 4LP music on vinyl, that's like $25 off what it usually is. Wayne Heat wants on the SRV waiting list. And then Paul Brothers as well. Okay? So we got a lot of really cool stuff like that in here tonight that's on sale. Imports. Suicidal Tendencies. This is a new release. This one's called Controlled by Hatred. Feel Like SHIT. Deja Vu. And this is on indie exclusive Fruit Punch vinyl. Suicidal Tendencies, $31.99. Patrick also wants on the John Mayer, and so does John Sheehan. Tanner, I hope you got your waiting list ready tonight. Do you have your waiting list ready tonight? Tanner says, He's writing very quickly. Suicidal Tendencies. This copy I have in my hand is sold to Michael Massey. We're also going to put Patrick M. on the John Mayer list, John Sheehan on the John Mayer list, and Leslie Silvey on the SRV. I think there's another Stevie Ray Vaughan title tonight as well. Loverboy, Get Lucky. I was going to post a pre-order on this one, but this was technically... Now, I wish I could see what color it is. It has a barcode over the barcode. I hate it. I figured... Yeah, I think that might be color vinyl. Ed's going to Discogs that. If you want one regardless, they're $28.99. I'll go ahead and show... Do you have any of the lists printed out yet? Because I'm at Leonard Skinner. Oh, they're right here. Okay. Wow. This is like... Look at all these names. This is stuff that's sold that's already come in. So, Ed's checking that. Loverboy is $28.99. I'll go ahead and be showing Leonard Skinner Collected. This is the last copy, or we're expecting. Let me rephrase that. Black. That is black vinyl. Okay. So Loverboy is black vinyl. It's $28.99. But this was normally a import copy, which was like $44.99. Loverboy Get Lucky. Yeah, this is a EU. Yeah, this was normally like $44.99. That's $28.99. They've taken a lot of their import stuff. If you missed that announcement earlier, a lot of their import stuff, and they've made it like U.S. type pricing or cheaper. I think they're a little overstocked. But, some of the stuff I'm like, man, this is a lot for, a Loverboy album. That's why I've never ordered them. Now they're on sale, yeah. $28.99, that's about right for a new sealed U.S. pressing. Leonard Skinner Collected. Everyone on this list is for sure getting one. Jerry Wallace, Sean Crupper, Alex Roman, Sherry Darnell, Ed Wallace, Debbie Blair, Paul Brothers, John Burlingame, and Kenny Cunningham. That was the second batch. Okay, the other batch we did last night. This is the second. That was everybody left on the list. Second batch. Jerry Wallace, Sean Crupper, Alex Roman, Sherry Darnell, Ed Wallace, Debbie Blair, Paul Brothers, John Burlingame, and Kenny Cunningham. This is my last on-hand copy, and I have a couple more coming in behind this one. But this is Leonard Skinner Collected from Music on Vinyl. This is essentially a Leonard Skinner's greatest hits. Probably the best comp you can get as far as sound quality. $44.99. Leonard Skinner Collected. That is $44.99. Did you have me down for two? Yes, Jerry. You were actually... This was the second list, so you were on the first list and this list. This was the second run because the first lot we didn't get enough, and then I ordered more. That was the second run. If anybody don't have this, that's my last one. And this, well, you can ask Jerry. He's been waiting for this to come in for about 6 or 8 months. That's how long we've been awaiting repress on this Collected, Leonard Skinner Collected. It's been awaiting repress for, I'd say at least 6 or 8 months. I remember since like back before Christmas, he may have been asking for this. $44.99. 2 LP. It's a Leonard Skinner Collected. All right, we had the OG of this from the Birmingham collection, and when I actually ordered this, it wasn't in stock, so I thought we better go ahead and grab a couple. This is Prodigy, The Fat of the Land. They're $39.99. This is a new restock, $39.99. Prodigy, The Fat of the Land. 2 LP. First time I've ever seen that. Kevin Huffman wants the Lynyrd Skynyrd Collected. If anybody else wants one, I'll probably stock a couple here for the store, but if this thing, when they're done, when they're all gone, it may be Christmas before we see them again. That's about the timeline on new vinyl production right now. Shane McKinney wants a Prodigy. That's sold to Shane McKinney. I have 2 of those left on hand. Prodigy, The Fat of the Land. And this is only $40. I don't know what we sold the original for. Somebody watching bought it. But where's Melody now? She wanted that Prodigy. That's right. I knew there was a lot of people bidding on that record. That's why I went ahead and picked up those reissues. All right, I'm going to restart this bin very quickly in case you're just getting on. We have some great new vinyl. Someone asked just a second ago about auctions. Y'all should see the OG stuff we have for tonight. John was able to get a couple crates. He actually got into some crates he hadn't touched yet from the Birmingham collection, so y'all know what that means. We also have a whole crate of on-sale new vinyl I pulled from our main bins. I've got an entire crate of new vinyl that's going to be on sale. So lots of good OG stuff, lots of new vinyl tonight. Lynyrd Skynyrd was $44.99. $44.99. Okay. Rolling Stone, Satanic Majesty's Request, gatefold, new sealed, that's a Euro copy, $31.99. The Honey Drippers is $24.99. Honey Drippers is $24.99. Warren Zavon, limited edition glow-in-the-dark vinyl, $27.99. Is that on this list? Warren Zavon, did you get that one on here? Yeah. David Howard and John Sheehan. David Howard and John Sheehan. You have one of these on your ticket for tonight. That's glow-in-the-dark vinyl. That's a pretty cool reissue of that. The Disney's Encanto soundtrack, original songs by Lin-Manuel Miranda. All new songs, $25.99. That's been extremely popular. The first batch of those were actually allocated. We didn't even get any. Then we got like a couple in, and then we've had a waiting list for Susie. Encanto soundtrack is $25.99. Sean Foxborough wants a Warren Zevon. If anybody else wants one, please let me know. I'll probably order that one for the 5th time. Bon Jovi, Lost Highway. I now have the official list. John Sheehan, Paul Brothers, Jerry Stone, Tracy Poston. John Sheehan, Paul Brothers, Jerry Stone, Tracy Poston. You are down for a Bon Jovi Lost Highway. There it is. And that's $34.99. Is there a wait list for Diamond Star Halo? No, because we sold the exact amount and we didn't have anybody on the list. So I actually forgot to order those again last night. Scott, if you want one, I'll see if I can still get the indie exclusive. They're $54.99. Jerry Stone wants a Prodigy, Fat of the Land. There's another reminder about the Guardians of the Galaxy, $31.99. We had a couple of those come in from a different distributor last night. The 2 new box sets for tonight, which is Electric Ladyland. I'm actually thinking about, since these are on sale, I'm thinking about keeping one of these because that's a great Blu-ray book, 6 LPs, 115. That's great. And then Bob Marley, and this was an allocated box set. I've been waiting for this one for a few weeks now. $149.99. Dustin, I've got one Prodigy left if you want it. I got one Prodigy left if you want it. The Fat of the Land. They're $39.99. That's yours if you want it. I'll lay it right up here in pending. Warren Zevon was $27.99. That's correct. Was the Pink Floyd OG or new? The Pink Floyd is brand new. We ordered a bunch of those when they came back in print. We've got a few left. Jesse, we sold in OGs are much more than $175. We sold a UK OG last Thursday night, I think, during our Birmingham sale. I want to say it brought almost 300, so $175, in my opinion, still isn't bad for a new one. Brian Glick wants the Bob Marley box set. Brian, when I ordered that, I had you in mind. By the way, unfortunately, the hype sticker has a little bit of a tear on it. It looks like some tape got stuck to it, just so you know. Other than that, it's pristine. I know a box set collector like yourself likes them perfect. I'm going to lay that right here on top of Nirvana, Tanner, so it don't fall. Dustin Chandler does want Prodigy. So those both, Jerry Stone, Dustin Chandler, that's Brian Glick's. Electric Ladyland. The Cure, the head on the door. The Cure is $28.99. The Cure, the head on the door. We got one of those. And then AC/DC. AC/DC Back in Black. $29.99. Big restock for us because we sell a ton of these in store. Probably tomorrow, our weekend shoppers will at least sell one or two of those. There's always, new discoverers of music. 14-year-olds, male or female, they're always looking for AC/DC Back in Black. They're looking for David Bowie, Ziggy Stardust. They're looking for Queen's greatest hits, and Abbey Road, Metallica Black Album. They're always gone. So, and then Loverboy. I thought somebody would grab this because it's new and it's going to be ultra quiet and sound really good. Get Lucky has Working for the Weekend on it. $28.99. $28.99. All right, I'm going to do this massive Nirvana box set so we can set it aside. I have got 10. Since we've had it posted, we have sold. Well, there's 4 behind the count in the customer request bin. There's 4 more. Yeah, there's 4 more. Nirvana Nevermind. Street date is today on this. They actually shipped them and they timed the shipping so we would get them today. No early sales. We have 2 left. Let me tell you why you should buy one of these. Not necessarily for the album. If you want a copy of Nevermind, let me see the Palace pressing cut by Kevin Gray that will, blow your, you'll go deaf listen to it. The reason you should buy this is for the live shows. There's essentially 1, 2, 3, 4 entire complete live shows in this box set. It's 8 LPs plus the 7-inch, so 77 total tracks and a 44-page book. That's the guts of the Nirvana box set. So 1, 2, 3, 4 entire live shows, and then which are both 2 LPs. The actual LP, which unfortunately is a digital pressing, and then the hardback book. These are $259.99. $259.99. And I've got 8 pre-sold, and we have 8. We have 2 left to show. So Dallas Coop, Walt Cruz, Jimmy Ball, Jason Kenton, Kevin Jordan, Chris Kirkley, Linda Hasty, and Marco Villavenicio, a.k.a. Marco V. I heard Marco was at the sidewalk sale today. Corey Wade wants one. I've got 1 left. I had one other person pre-order it, and he said, if you can sell it to somebody else, go ahead. If you still have it, I might take it later. But I have one left now. The live shows are from Amsterdam, Netherlands, the Pat O'Brien Pavilion, Del Mar Fairgrounds, that's Del Mar, California, Melbourne, Australia, and Tokyo, Japan. So, Amsterdam, Netherlands, Del Mar, California, Melbourne, Australia, Tokyo, Japan. So, essentially, of course, you're getting the LP and the 7-inch in the book, but a lot of people are buying this for these are unreleased live shows. Unreleased Nirvana live shows. Dakota Wilkie gets the last one. Can I get more of these? Probably. But this is probably the best-selling box set, and hopefully everybody pays for it. Everybody on that list is 100% good for it. But the last big box set was Tool, and we had like 7 people cancel, and we ended up having to basically give them away. I think everybody who's ordered this one's going to pay for it. I really hope you do, because we usually don't order 10 box sets at a time. But that looks really cool of all those live shows. All right, I have some really good new vinyl to show. Let me flip through the crate first, and I'm going to get some auctions running. Let me move some of this stuff around because we had our sidewalk sale today, and our store is kind of messy. And it's going to be like that probably until Monday, because Sunday we're going to Birmingham to buy another 4,600 LPs from that collection. Let's go ahead and get a couple things rolling on auction. We have Foreigner, self-titled. This is a VG copy. This is a VG copy. There's the original lyric inner sleeve. VG played copy. It's going to have a little bit of noise when you listen to it. Non-feelers. $1 start on that. Foreigner, just to keep some action going in the background. Foreigner is a $1 start. Self-titled Foreigner debut. So Dakota, Nirvana, make sure your wives do. Yeah. Everybody, if you're on that list and you've bought one, text your wives right now and say, honey, sweetie, did you buy me a Nirvana box set? I need to know now, all caps. And if she did, then say, I go return it because I bought one from Chad. Take it back. I'm sorry, but I've already bought one from Chad. Don't get a surprise from your wife. And then you should say, I told you not to buy me records. If you do, go buy them from Chad. So Man, we got some crazy records in here. A lot of this stuff could be auctioned. As always, what we're going to do is I'm going to pull out a few things, and then the rest of it, we're just going to have to straight sell. I think we have a lot of soundtracks tonight. And April, you're on camera. Is this an OG copy? Yeah, that's okay. Wow, we got some cool stuff. All right, let's go through this bin first. Some interesting stuff in there. Okay, Susie's at 10 for Foreigner. Do you ever get vintage Disney movie albums? Yes, we do sometimes. And Will Harper. First, I missed some other comments. Can you get the Chris Cornell box set? Dale Shannon, I have one right now. I have Chris Cornell. I've got multiples in stock. And Will Harper wants the Honey Drippers. Will Harper, that's sold to you. Honey Drippers is sold to Will Harper. And other than that, Ed's going to show us the Chris Cornell. Jerry's coming to the sidewalk sale. Leslie's at 12 on Foreigner. And here's the Chris Cornell box set. This is actually, this price here, we stickered this, $299.99. That is the price. I did like a YouTube unboxing video. These are supposed to be $334.99. We ordered like 10 or 12 of them. And I made it a online price of $299.99 if you want one. This is actually splatter vinyl. 4 CDs, a DVD, and 7 LPs, 88 total tracks. Also has a book, poster, turntable mat, cleaning cloth, lithos. If you hadn't seen this, the insides of this, I have a video me opening that up. It's really cool. It's only $299.99, which for Chris Cornell Soundgarden stuff right now, all that tracks on there, Temple the Dogs, Chris Cornell, Soundgarden stuff, that's actually a really good price because, and Audio Slave. I leave out Audio Slave. His work with Audio Slave is amazing, of course, so that's a great deal. Susie Breedlove's at 15 on Foreigner. And here's another auction for tonight. I thought this was really cool. Hammer presents Dracula with Christopher Lee, a horrifying story of vampirism with spine-chilling sounds and music. This is a $25 start. This thing is very, very nice too. Very, very nice. That is a $25 start. That is really cool. Vinyl is pristine. I think it has, yeah. So what you're going to see a lot tonight are soundtracks, not all soundtracks, but you're going to see a lot of soundtracks from the Birmingham collection. And Kevin had quite the soundtrack collection. He kept a bunch of stuff, but I mean, if he's willing to let stuff like this go, you can imagine what he kept. I'm going to try to talk him. Kevin, I don't know if you're watching, but when I'm down there Sunday, hope that you're ready to turn some more of that stuff loose because we love soundtracks. All right. Everything else in here, I'm sure there's some stuff I can auction, but we're just first come, first serve. I hope y'all are ready. This is a sealed copy of Neil Young's Hawks and Doves. It is $74.99. It does have a saw mark, but that is sealed Neil Young with the hype sticker on the back. Hawks and Doves. That is $74.99. We have Bruce Springsteen. This is $49.99. Bruce Springsteen Wrecking Ball. Bruce Springsteen Wrecking Ball. That is $49.99. So Dracula, right now, Michael Ling is at 50, Tracy's at 60, and Foreigner, we're going to say going once, going twice. Susie Breedlove is at 15 on Foreigner, going once, going twice. Man, they're fighting over Dracula. Drugstore Cowboy soundtrack. There's going to be some stuff in here I'm going to be like, I don't know what this is, or I've never seen this. Get ready. $39.99. This is sealed. Drugstore Cowboy soundtrack. Matt Dillon, Kelly Lynch. $39.99. Day of the Dead soundtrack. Day of the Dead soundtrack is $74.99. Another pretty obscure soundtrack. Day of the Dead. This is $74.99. Wow. Yeah, some of these are like top copies. And then some. Dallas Coop wants the Drugstore soundtrack. Current bid on Dracula is $65 of Michael Ling. There's Dallas's Drugstore. Bruce Springsteen, Day of the Dead. We have Reba McEntire, Just a Little Love. Reba is $14.99, Just a Little Love. John Mayall, The Blues Alone. John Mayall is $29.99. Flo and Eddie. Flo and Eddie's $24.99. Flo and Eddie is on a import label, it looks like. Holland, yeah, $24.99. Flo and Eddie. Paul says video crashed. I don't like the words of that. Tracy's out on Dracula, so Michael Ling has that for $65. Cyndi Lauper, What's Going On 12-inch single is $14.99. Cyndi Lauper, $14.99. What's Going On? Crisscross, Tonight's the Night. Crisscross, $14.99. Tonight's the Night. Crisscross, $14.99. Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, 12-inch single in shrink wrap with the hype sticker. That's $14.99. And Huey Lewis, Sports. That's $19.99. YouTube induced crash again. Uh-oh. Can everybody hear me? Facebook's okay? On YouTube or Facebook? On YouTube? Okay. I don't know. I think Facebook's still up and going. I hadn't seen a lot of comments. I think all the bids for Dracula crashed it. You know, it was like Dirty Dancing. I'm going to show these both at the same time. We have Dirty Dancing and more Dirty Dancing. Those are $24.99 and $19.99. Sean McAllister's watching on YouTube, and he says he wants Huey Lewis. So sell that to Sean McAllister. Sean, if you're a first-time buyer, then make sure you message our page. I think you bought something earlier, but that is the instructions. Has Sean bought from us before? He was on Facebook earlier, I think. Okay, so Sean, if you have a Facebook account, which I think you do, make sure you send us a message. We're having a show tonight, and we're having a show tomorrow night where we're doing, tomorrow night we're also going to have new arrivals and other stuff on sale, etc., etc. Auctions like we're doing. A lot of stuff to go through. Okay, let me get back up to the top right quick. Dallas Coop got Drugstore. The last bid on Dracula was $65. Tracy was out, so we're about to sell both of those. Sean McAllister got Huey Lewis. Good here. YouTube is fine. Good. Lag. Good. And Sean takes both of the Dirty Dancing soundtracks. Sean takes both of those. And it looks like Pam Dickens was next, then Tracy. Okay, so last call. Foreigner. This is a VG copy of Foreigner. Susie's at $15. And Michael Ling has Dracula, top copy. Hammer Presents Dracula with Christopher Lee, also known as the man with the golden gun. And that is going twice, going 3 times. Dogs in Space soundtrack, $39.99. Gold stamp promo. Dogs in Space. Gold stamp promo. Down and Out in Beverly Hills. That is $19.99. Another gold stamp promo. Dan Aykroyd, Dr. Detroit. That is $19.99. Dudes, the original motion picture soundtrack to Dudes. This is $49.99, gold stamp promo. Check out some of these artists. Jane's Addiction, Keel, Megadeth, Steve Vai, Wasp, the Dude soundtrack. That is $49.99. Also a gold stamp promo. That's got some metal on it. Electric Dreams is $29.99. It's also a gold stamp promo. I think I'm going to be saying gold stamp promo a lot because a lot of these came from those radio stations. Echo Park, original motion picture soundtrack to Echo Park, $19.99. And we have The Times They Are Changing. This is a MoFi press, $99.99. $99.99. The Times They Are Changing. 2LP MoFi. Okay, so Dracula, here's what's up for bid. It's a Hammer Presents Dracula with Christopher Lee. This is about to be sold, like Gavin, about 60 seconds. Michael Ling has it for $65. It's near mint. Very, very nice copy. And let's go ahead and sell Foreigner to Susie for $15. That's about to be sold to Michael. This is Rare Earth, isn't it? Is this Rare Earth? Yeah, Rare Earth, Ma. $19.99 for Rare Earth, Ma. Ken, if you'll message the page, I'm going to order you a Steve Vai Flexible. But you might want to send CollectCo a page and say, can you order me a Steve Vai Flexible? And I'll put in for one of those tomorrow. Sting, Bring On the Night. This is $39.99. Sting. Is this a 2LP live? Looks like it. $39.99. Sting, Bring On the Night. 2LP, $39.99. Collections, The Young Rascal with hype sticker. Includes their big hit, Lonely Too Long. That is $19.99. Mike Massey wants Sting. And Leslie put Rear. We'll see what rear was. Might be an autocorrect. And there's another Sting. This is Love is the Seventh Wave, 12-inch single, $14.99. And Sting Will Be Together. Is this an album or this is another 12-inch single, $19.99. Couple Stings there. And Rick Springfield, Tau. Never know how to say that. Rick Springfield, $14.99. Yas Gi on Sting. Yas, we've already sold one Sting, but we have these 12-inch singles if you want those. Mike Massey got the 2LP live. Leslie wanted Rare. Oh, Rear meant rare. So Leslie Silvley gets Rare Earth. I want to bring out the night. Okay, it's already sold, yes. Let's go ahead and sell Dracula to Michael Ling for $65. So Michael Ling got Dracula. Leslie got Rare Earth. And let me find a couple more auctions. Okay, this thing here, should I keep it? Absolutely, because the last one we had, we sold at auction as well. But with something I really don't want to sell, that means it must be really good. It is the Scarface Soundtrack. Scarface Soundtrack, music from the original motion picture. This thing, the vinyl is near mint. The cover has a crease right here from about the word picture down to the bottom of the E. Other than that, it is really, really nice. And I don't know, for me to sell this, we'll need, I know what John priced it. We're going to start at less than that. But for me to sell it tonight, we need a $75 start. Scarface Soundtrack, $75 start on that. Near mint, does have that crease on the cover, keeping it from probably being an absolute top copy. Speaking of top copies, John actually marked this one on the back. He put back here on the sticker, top copy. He said this is pretty much, it was in shrink wrap, but he went ahead and removed it because it was a little dingy. However, he's like, this thing, I mean, I just opened the gatefold and it kind of crackled. He says this thing was probably opened and played once. It is an extremely top copy. It's beautiful. And we need a $65 start on that. That's probably top of the line, but it is like pristine. $65 start. Jimi Hendrix Band of Gypsy. That'll be your ultimate upgrade on that one. Scarface 75, Jimi Hendrix 65. Let's see what I can pull out of here. Jonathan's at 65 on Hendrix. We're going to auction both of these for a $1 start. We have Bruce Springsteen, Darkness on the Edge of Town, and we have Bruce Springsteen, Born to Run. You're buying both Springsteen albums. Born to Run is a really nice copy, too. You're buying both, yeah, no condition notes. And Darkness on the Edge of Town has some cover, has a little bit of chipping there on the cover. Other than that, the vinyl's near mint. You're buying both Springsteen albums, $1 start. $1 start, buying both of them. Hendrix is at 75. David's at 5 on Bruce. Yes, De La Soul sold last night. It was an unofficial. Chad, did I get a copy of Prodigy? I've asked 3 or 4 times now. Your comments may have not come in, Jerry, because we've been having problems with YouTube tonight. But yes, you got Prodigy. That's the first time I've seen your question, unless I've overlooked it, but I don't think I have. Springfield, that was the last record we was at, $14.99. If you're commenting on YouTube and you don't think I'm seeing it, then you might want to let me know, because some of the comments I don't think are coming in. Rick Springfield, Working Class Dog. That's with the, I don't think that's the way the cover usually looks. That's $14.99. Michael Nesmith, The First National Band. That is $24.99. Paul Brothers is at 20 on Bruce Springsteen. Pam Dickens is at 10. Michael's at 10. So Paul has both of the Springsteen albums for 20. Current bid on Jimi Hendrix. Calvin Ward's at $75. That's an absolute top copy. Jeff, I see your YouTube comment. And Scarface is a $75 start. No one, please don't bid. If not, I'll buy it. What is this? O Pharaoh Speak, the Latin Jazz Quintet. Featured guest artist Pharoah Sanders under the direction of Juan Alibert. That is $29.99. Oh, Pharaoh Speak. Do you have a Janet Jackson Rhythm Nation? No, we don't. I don't have that. Jerry, I see your YouTube comment. Bruce Springsteen, speaking of him, his first album, Greetings from Asbury Park, New Jersey. That's only $14.99. Bruce Springsteen. This is an OG greatest hits. I was going to auction this, but you can buy it right now. This is from 1993, I believe. $74.99. 1995. Bruce Springsteen Greatest Hits 2 LP. Has the original inner sleeves. Bruce is $74.99. That's the 1995 OG Greatest Hits. Never have seen an OG copy of that. Okay, so quick reminder, $75 start on Scarface. Hendrix is at $75, going once, going twice to Calvin Ward. If you missed this one earlier, we're pretty sure this thing was opened and maybe played once. It's unbelievably nice. Hendrix is at $75, and then we got a lot of Bruce going on. These two Bruce albums are up for auction. The current bid is $20 with Paul Brothers. Both of these, Born to Run and Darkness on the Edge of Town. Those are at $20 with Paul Brothers. Paul, if you want to bid that again, your bid kind of got out of order, so everybody knows where we're at. And plus, Paul's bidding on YouTube, so if you're watching just on Facebook, you may not be able to see it. By the way, your screen, the main images, all the little font that probably you can barely read, that's the permanent embedded feed. That is what we go by. It's I've got a monitor right in front of me, and if you're watching just the Facebook chat, you won't be able to see YouTube comments. You've kind of got to just listen to me, or if you can watch on a bigger screen, you can see the feed up there. So, and then we got two Bruce Springsteens ready for buy it now. That's Asbury Park and Greatest Hits. And Tunnel of Love. Tunnel of Love is $19.99. Clarence Clemens, Hero, $19.99, Clarence Clemens. Here's a Sting album, The Dream of the Blue Turtles. That is $19.99 for Sting. The New Colony 6. This might be a Wayne Titsworth record. Attacking a Straw Man. Wow, this is pretty cool. This is the kind of stuff I like. It's just these 60s records you never see, and they're in really good condition. Actually, this may be 70. No, it's 69. Yeah. New Colony 6, $24.99. David Howard wants Tunnel of Love. By the way, Bruce is going back out on tour. It's been a few years. And Tunnel of Love is sold to David. Sting is available. New Colony 6. The Romantics. The Romantics is $19.99. And what is this? It's $44.99. Blue Sky on Mars, Matthew Sweet. 1997. Wow. Signed by Matthew Sweet. Is it something in here signed? It says limited edition, special edition signed. Let's see here. I don't know what's going on. I don't know, but it's already sold. Jeremiah Lewis bought it. Jeremiah, I don't know exactly what that is or what it entails, but it's yours. Okay, what's up for auction? Here's what's up for auction. Last call, we've got, can you set that aside? We have Jimi Hendrix, Band of Gypsies. That is current bid. It's a top copy, $75. That's going twice, going 3 times. We got a Scarface soundtrack, no bids yet, $75 start. And then we're bidding on both of these Bruce Springsteen. Paul Brothers is at $25. Those are going once, going twice. Mahavishnu. Mahavishnu, never seen this one. Gold stamp promo, $19.99. Gold stamp promo, $19.99. Joe Satriani, Dreaming number 11. Joe Satriani, Dreaming number 11. This one is $44.99. Joe Satriani, Dreaming number 11. Near mint copy. When did this one come out? 1988. Joe Satriani. Never seen that before. Wow. This is a Woodstock bootleg from The Who. This is The Who's Woodstock performance. Unofficial bootleg, August 1969. 2 LP, $74.99. The Who's Woodstock performance, 1969. That is $74.99. Wes Bruce and Lang, Whatever Turns You On, is $19.99. Greg Tape wants the Mahavishnu album, sold to Greg Tape. Final call on the auctions. Bruce Springsteen's are 25. Hendrix is at 75. Probably could have already sold those by now. That's okay. And then there's, speaking of Wes Bruce Lang, here's Mountain Avalanche. It's $24.99. Has a promo strip on the front. Let's see what the label looks like. It is a OG label. Looks very nice. It is near mint. Mountain Avalanche, $24.99. Chad, how do you value bootlegs? Discogs, just like anything else. Most of these we look up on PopPsych. Discogs don't allow sales of unofficials anymore. I don't know if they ever have. eBay is really cracking down on them. So even these older ones, which these older ones, I get these brand new ones. That's kind of a problem, you know, straight counterfeits of stuff. They probably don't want to allow that. But these vintage bootlegs, we use a website called PopPsych, and it archives sold eBay results that goes back 10 or 12 years now. So back when you could sell these on eBay, we kind of see what they've sold for, and we price them for that. If someone paid $75 for this, you know, 8 years ago, surely they might want to pay that for it now. So maybe not. May have went down. Some of them may have never went up. But yeah, PopPsych is a archive. It's a French website. You have to pay through PayPal in French francs to subscribe to it. But we do, and we use that for rare 45s, rare albums. It helps us really determine what stuff is brought historically, especially when you can't find what one's sold for. Mountain Avalanche, Michael Nesmith. We've got a ton of Michael Nesmith. I think we've got his entire discography, $24.99. Black Sabbath, Never Say Die, is $44.99. This is really nice too. It is a top copy, $44.99. Black Sabbath, Never Say Die. Original inner, $44.99 on Sabbath. All right, before I show the next couple records, because we may need to auction them, let's go ahead and end these. Tanner, both Bruce Springsteens are sold to Paul Brothers for $25. That's a pair, $25. If anybody wants Scarface, you can gladly buy it. I'm pretty sure I don't have this in my collection, but if you want it, I'll sell it to you at $74.99. If not, it's going over here, and the Chad's going to keep this pile. Okay, April? You holding up over there? I may need a monster here in a minute. If you could take care of that for me. I need some energy. And then Calvin Ward gets the Jimi Hendrix for $75. Calvin, you will never, ever need to upgrade unless you want a sealed copy. Ooh, hope y'all didn't hear my neck right then. Okay, next couple of records are, let me tell you the prices. Well, actually, yeah, the next record is sealed. It's $74.99. It's also a Sabbath record. It's Born Again. It's $74.99. Unfortunately, it's got a creased corner. It's got the at one time it was marked down for $1, and that is $74.99. $74.99. Black Sabbath, Born Again. And then we have a sealed copy of Rainbow, Difficult to Cure. It is $49.99. Rainbow, Difficult to Cure, $49.99. Yes, that was my neck. I'm sorry if some people, I do that in public and like people throw stuff at me. So, sorry. Okay, where are we at? I'm going to very quickly flip through this. Rainbow, Black Sabbath, Michael Nesmith, Mountain Avalanche. It has got the promo strip on the front, not a promo label. $24.99. Wes Bruce Lang, The Who's, Woodstock, Joe Satriani, The Romantics, New Colony 6, Sting, Clarence Clemens, Bruce Springsteen, Pharoah Sanders, Michael Nesmith, Rick Springfield, Sting, The Young Rascals, Bob Dylan, Mo-Fi, Echo Park soundtrack, Electric Dream soundtrack, The Dude soundtrack. That has some, it's like a metal comp almost. Dr. Detroit, Down and Out, Dogs in Space soundtrack, Cyndi Lauper, Girls Just Want to Have Fun, Criss Cross, Cyndi Lauper again, Flo and Eddie, John Mayall, Reba McEntire, Day of the Dead soundtrack, Bruce Springsteen, and Neil Young. There is some fantastic records in there. Hope everybody's awake. Do you have a pulse? Do you have a pulse? I'm going to get some more auctions rolling. I might pull something out of here in a minute. The Pharoah Sanders is on Trip, the Trip label, kind of like a Pickwick label. So definitely definitely like a budget label. So, all right, I'm going to show this next crate of new vinyl. This is like I think everything in here is different. everything in here is different. So we got some really cool stuff that was on sale that I've never had, etc., etc. Rick Springfield's, they were, let's see here, Crisscross. How much was Crisscross? Never Say Die. Never Say Die was $44.99. $44.99. And what else was we asked about? Trip was Pharoah Sanders. How much was Crisscross? Crisscross was Tonight's the Night, $14.99. And then the Rick Springfield's, the Working Class Dog is $14.99, and the TAO album is $14.99, Jamie. And Never Say Die was $44.99, and I'm going to go ahead and pull out Crisscross in case Melody wants that. All right, let me go through this other bin, and I'll pull out some stuff we can auction. More soundtracks. We got a couple things. Stormfront. Oh, yeah. Well, we had success with a Billy Joel album the other night we had never seen before. Here's another one. Or not never seen, but we never get. This is Billy Joel's Stormfront. Does this one have the fire? What's it called? We Didn't Start the Fire. Is that one on this one? No. I thought it was on this one. Yeah, it's on here. We Didn't Start the Fire. Harry Truman, Doris Day, Red China, Johnny Ray. Yeah. This is a... I don't know. I can't tell you the last time we've ever had one of these. It's absolutely pristine. Billy Joel Stormfront, original Enslaved, 1989. That's why we never see it. That's why we never see it. Let's see. $45 start. $45 start. Billy Joel Stormfront. Original inner sleeve, pristine top copy. No damage to the cover either. Crisscross was a single. Yes, I'm pretty sure. Let me check here. Crisscross. Crisscross, Tonight's the Night. Yes, that is a 12-inch single, Melody. The label and grade on Never Say Die. Never Say Die, I will show you the label. It is, just got some sleeve scuffs. It is near mint minus. $44.99. Has also the original inner sleeve. Check that out. I never noticed that. Yas is at 46 on Billy Joel. Stormfront has the original version of Shameless that was made popular by Garth Brooks. You can always count on Craig to educate us. All right, let's go through some of this. First, I've never had this because this is, if you missed the information earlier, they're running a sale on imports, which means we're running a sale on imports. This is ZZ Top Dieglow, which it's the UK version with an alternate cover. These are normally like, they want you to MSRP them for like $56.99. And this is a new sealed reissue. It's actually weird. It's taller. It's like an inch taller than a normal sleeve. This is $29.99. Of course, it says includes cheap sunglasses. Cut from the original analog master tapes. ZZ Top is $29.99. $29.99. Joshua Pepper said sold on the Never Say Die. Black Sabbath, Never Say Die. That is sold to Joshua Pepper. Wayne Heat wants ZZ Top. So we're going to go through this list. If there's anything in here you might want, we probably have 1 or 2 copies. And if you want the reorder, probably a lot of them will be in on Monday. That is ZZ Top, and that is sold to Wayne Heat. Next is Scorpions Worldwide Live. Scorpions Worldwide Live. That is $29.99. These were normally $39.99. So it's like new arrivals, but they're discounted from what they normally are. So I told some people last night we're going to have a sale on Scorpions albums. This is $29.99. That is pretty much the on-sale price. That's pretty much the on-sale price, $29.99. Scorpions Worldwide Live, $29.99. Wayne Heat got the ZZ Top, and then Tanner Vernon Lehman also wants one. Vernon Lehman also wants one. So we'll put Vernon Lehman on the... Actually, Ed, I think there's one of those in the bin. Scorpions Worldwide Live. Actually, go ahead and pull all the Scorpions records because I ordered most of them. They're in this bin. So we'll get another one at that same price for Vernon, and then Dwayne wants one as well. Paul Brothers on ZZ Top. So that's a waiting list. Corey Wade. I don't know if Corey Wade is joking or if he's being serious. I hope he's joking. Scorpions Worldwide Live. There's another one. We'll give this one to Vernon Lehman. De La Soul was sold last night. We have no De La Soul. That is gone. That was a one-shot unofficial. I've got messages, phone calls, emails. People's even tried to send telegrams. We have no De La Soul. So, De La Soul is no more. I haven't handed you the first Scorpions yet, have I, Tanner? Make sure these all go in at 20. We only had one more extra one. So the first person to claim it was Wayne Heat, and then Vernon Lehman gets the other one. Okay? Then backup list for that is Dwayne. Actually, there's another one. So Dwayne Sevilla gets that one.
And I'll check them back.
Okay. So
it's Vernon, Dwayne, and who else?
Wayne Heat got the first one. Yeah. All right. Okay. I'm going to pause. We got like people adding stuff to wait lists from earlier. I'm just going to let the feed kind of settle down for a second. Trying to make sure I'm caught up. And Corey, let me know. I hope you're joking about the Nirvana box set because that's actually been a joke. But if you're serious, I need to know because I'll have to try to sell that tonight. Billy Joe Stormfront is $46. Billy Joe Stormfront, $46. That's the current bid with Yaski. Wow, we have another wife surprising. This is unbelievable. I'm messaging everybody's wives and girlfriends and saying, stop buying your husband's records and boyfriends. It's getting kind of crazy. Okay.
So, I didn't have a Scorpion comment from Vernon, but it's easy idea. But I'm guessing that's...
Right.
So we have an extra.
What's that now?
We have an extra.
Okay, we have an extra Scorpions. Yeah. Let me get that caught up. The Scorpions and ZZ comments really have messed me up. I think the Nirvana box set messed me up the most. ZZ Top went to Wayne Heat. The waiting list for that is Vernon Lehman. Okay. And the Scorpions, what's that now?
Paul Brothers and Jerry Stone are also on the top.
Yeah. Okay. I'll just let you handle that one. I'm confused at this point. This is going twice, going three times to Billy Joe Stormfront. Going twice, going three times, Billy Joe Stormfront to Yaski. And then here's a really cool soundtrack that I don't think if I had an OG of it, I don't think I remember it. This is a gold stamp promo of Beetlejuice. Has the hype sticker featuring the single Deo, performed by Harry Belafonte. This is a $50 start. Beetlejuice soundtrack. $50 start. I don't think we've ever had one of these before. Let's take a look at it. So once again, to all the wives and girlfriends watching, stop buying your husband's records. Like, just stop. If so, you can buy them from us. Harry, look at this thing. It's an insert. Harry the Haunted Hunter Says. It's a t-shirt order form. So the original inner sleeve is just a clear baggie. That's the way it originally came, and it has this order sheet with it. So, okay, does anybody want the Nirvana box set that is $259.99? That's the one being put back. $259.99. Beetlejuice soundtrack. All right, AC/DC Flick of the Switch. AC/DC Flick of the Switch is $24.99. That's a new. This is actually an import. AC/DC Flick of the Switch. That is $24.99. We have Social Distortion. Social Distortion is $28.99. Social Distortion, $28.99. And Iron Maiden. This is a triple picture disc from Fear to Eternity, the best of 1990 to 2010. And that is $44.99. Iron Maiden from Fear to Eternity, the best of 1990 to 2010. Triple picture disc, $44.99. Iron Maiden from Fear to Eternity. The Psychedelic Furs Book of Days. The Psychedelic Furs Book of Days, $26.99. And The Who's BBC Sessions. The Who BBC Sessions is $26.99. Okay, current bid on Beetlejuice is $56. Beetlejuice is $60. Beetlejuice is $60 to Tillman Smoot. And Billy Joel, current bid on Billy Joel, actually, let's go ahead and sell that. Tanner Yasgi on the Billy Joel Stormfront for $46. That's surprising, just only one bidder. Billy Joel Stormfront, Yasgi, $46. Current bid on Beetlejuice is $60 to Tillman Smoot. And the first to the Psychedelic Furs was Mike Massey. Mike Massey. Psychedelic Furs. That's sold to Mike Massey. The Nirvana box set is $259.99. That's my last one, and I'm already getting a hint of some curses on it, so I'm never going to order it again. So if you want one tonight, you better make sure you want one. We've already got a putback. It's starting to get a little antsy in here. The curse is starting to brew on the Nirvana already. The Who BBC Sessions was $26.99, and we have the Smiths. This is their self-titled first album, $29.99. The Smiths is $29.99. And the Doors Morrison Hotel, 180-gram deluxe edition. Wow, I really butchered that. 180-gram deluxe edition, reissue from the original master tapes, $36.99. I think that may be this may be all analog. I think this is on, yeah, I think this is a really good press in this. That is $36.99. William Simmons wants it. Now, I will order, if you want one for sure, and you're definitely going to keep it and pay for it, I will order you one. So anybody else that's asked about it, William Simmons wants the one that was put back, Corey Wade. He takes Corey Wade's. But if anybody else wants one, I will gladly order it for you. But just let me know. Tracy Miller on the Doors. So Corey Wade's is being put back. We give that one to William Simmons. And if anybody else wants one, please let me know. And a lot of this stuff in here, there's pretty much just singles of everything in here. So if you want one, then we can order you another one. Last call on the Beetlejuice soundtrack. Tillman Smoot is at $60 on the Beetlejuice soundtrack. Going once, going twice. Beetlejuice soundtrack. The Frank Kilpatrick wants the Who BBC. That's sold to Frank Kilpatrick. So Tanner, the Doors goes to Tracy Miller, and Jeff McMaster was second. Frank wants a BBC Sessions. The Nirvana box set is essentially the album and a bonus 7-inch, which you really don't want. And to be a good salesman, I'm just going to go ahead and tell you, buy a Palace pressing if you just want to listen to the album Nevermind. But if you want all those unreleased live shows and the book, that's really what you're buying. It's 8 LPs of live shows, 4 unreleased Nirvana live shows. It's $259.99. I'll show it on camera here in a minute, just a second. We have Scorpion Savage Amusement, $26.99. Scorpion Savage Amusement, $26.99. And Corey, I'm just giving you a hard time, but we have this unbelievable curse about people buying box sets, and then like as soon as they buy one from us, they come home and their wife is like, "Surprise! I bought you a $300 box set," which y'all have some very awesome wives and girlfriends to do that. Here's the other Stevie Ray Vaughan, music on vinyl that is on sale. This is Stevie Ray Vaughan, Soul to Soul. We had an extensive wait list for this one. Here's the other one. Actually, there's a Yngwie Malmsteen behind it. Let me show Stevie Ray Vaughan first. Stevie Ray Vaughan is $29.99. Jerry Stone gets the Scorpions, and Susie Breedlove was next. Let me see if we had another one over here. That was our only copy of that one. So, Tanner, that is Scorpion Savage Amusement. And put Susie down for one. Savage Amusement. Stevie Ray Vaughan. I knew we was going to have music. First of all, this is crazy. It's music on vinyl, and it's on sale. And it's Stevie Ray Vaughan. I knew we was going to sell a bunch of these.
What was the title of the first Stevie Ray Vaughan we had?
The first Stevie Ray Vaughan was Sky is Crying. This one is called Soul to Soul. On sale, music on vinyl. These are normally $38 or $39.99. The on sale price, because they're running a sale on imports, we can offer them now for $29.99. This one goes to Philip Young. This one goes to Philip Young. Susie Breedlove was next, then Jamie Sperlin, then Calvin Ward, then Michael Church, and then Jamie Sperlin auto-corrected, and then Jimmy Ball. So this one goes to Philip Young. Everyone else that bought one, those will be in next week. If we're on a waiting list for tonight, they will be in next week. Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force, $28.99. Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force, $28.99. Another, that's technically an on-sale price. Rising Force, music on vinyl, $28.99. When's the last time you see me say, these are prices from 2 years ago. This is before a major price increase across the board. I guess that's why they're putting them on sale, because when you start charging for music on vinyl, some of these single discs I don't order unless I post a pre-order. They're wanting $44.99 for a single disc. I'm like, that's a lot. For 2 LPs, yeah, that's about in line, but usually these single discs are $38.99 now for music on vinyl. This one goes to Kelly Cook, Yngwie Malmsteen's Rising Force. Here's another music on vinyl that's on sale. UB40 Collected. These are normally $46, $48.99. This is $34.99. UB40 Collected. Featuring 1 and 10, Rat in Me Kitchen, and Maybe Tomorrow. This is a UB40's greatest hits, essentially. $34.99. I have one on hand, and I can get more in for next week. I need to show that Ozzy. I know we sold them all, but let me show them, because we definitely want to let everybody know that they're in. And okay, Ozzy, I sold a lot more of these. Than I realized I would. So we've got a ton on the way. Look at this list. We had to put it on a whole page by itself. These are only $21.99. These were originally, and I sold some for these when they first came out, $44 or $48.99. This is Ozzy Blizzard of Oz silver vinyl with red swirl. It's a splatter vinyl. They're only $21.99. $21.99. So these will appear on this week's invoice, and then everybody else on the bottom, they'll be in for next week's invoice. Scott Sneed, Tawana Bennett, Richard Davis, Susie Breedlove, Jeff Whitney, Bobby Mercer, John Sheehan, Josh Huddleston, John Miller, White Akins, Dwayne St. John, Jennifer Scripter, Krister Gallagher, Richard Allen, and Trey Phillips. Y'all will see that on this week's invoice. Everybody else, Jimmy Clark, William Swisher, Bob Reiger, Keith Silvis, Michael Simpson, Jeff Dedman, Kyle Gregory, Joe Willinger, Dustin Chandler, Jeremy Beingard, Doug Jefferson, and Brenda Medina. Y'all are definitely getting one. You will be getting one, but it will be on next week's, because those will be delivered. I had to order another. It's going to be coming in like an entire box, because I figured for $21.99, that's about the cheapest Ozzy Blizzard of Oz I'll ever be able to offer. I've listened to this pressing. It sounds really good. It is a UK press. So $21.99, that's about the cheapest I'll ever be able to offer a copy of Blizzard of Oz. So if you want one, if you're not on one of those lists, let me know, because I ordered enough to sell like 10 more whenever the next shipment, and I figured I could do that tonight, and then I'm going to have to order more again. So those are all spoken for. I don't have any of the sticker for tonight, but just so you know, you want to get on that waiting list, you might want to sign up. $21.99 for a splatter vinyl Ozzy. That's just really cheap. So Tanner, there's that one back. Marty Kramer gets a UB40 collected. This is Marty Kramer's 100%. We can tag his name on that. Next was Yas Gee. We'll put him on a Yngwie Malmsteen's waiting list. That's for Rising Force. That will go to Yas Gee. And then Jerry Stone is to put back his Van Halen 1984. That is on this list, by the way. So we'll just scratch him off. Van Halen, Jerry Stone, right here. Jerry, I'll just scratch your name off that list. Put down Paul Brothers for UB40 collected. And then the new names on the Ozzy list, Tanner will be writing these down. Stephen Roberts, Calvin Ward, Marty Kramer, Jeff McMaster, Paul Brothers, Charles Hantz, Wayne Heat, Carlene Rollins, Simon Richmond, and Bill Toe. Wow, I got to order more. We're probably going to end up selling like 100 of those things before it's all over. Ozzy. That's very cheap for a copy of Blizzard of Oz, especially on a limited splatter type deal. Sabotage. This is on sale. $26.99. These are normally $36.99. This is technically an import. It is an import. Pressed in the UK. These are only $26.99. Black Sabbath Sabotage. $26.99. Black Sabbath Sabotage. $26.99. Here's another Joe Satriani. On sale. only $28.99. Surfing with the Alien, only $28.99. Tim Besaw and Dwayne Sevilla also wants on that Aussie waiting list. Joe Satriani, only $28.99. Nina Simone sings the blues. Nina Simone sings the blues, music on vinyl, $28.99. Good luck finding an OG near mint copy of that. They pretty much don't exist. Susie Breedlove wants Sabotage, Black Sabbath. Hello, Julie Roman. Nina Simone, The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, only $26.99. I think I've got another copy of this in the bin over there. That is $46.99. The Doors, Waiting for the Sun, $26.99. Pretty much $20 off. So, David Gilmour, On an Island. David Gilmour, $29.99. Now, this thing is crazy. The MSRP on this is like $87.99. I have no idea why, but it is way up there. That is $29.99. Susie Breedlove wants The Doors. Jerry Stone was next. Jerry Stone, I'll put you on that list. David Gilmour is $29.99. Yes Union, $28.99 for Yes Union, music on vinyl. ZZ Top, Eliminator, $28.99. Another import that is normally like $46.99 or $44.99. ZZ Top Eliminator, $28.99. Jerry Stone on the Doors waiting list first. Simeon Richmond on the David Gilmour, and Jason Shaw, you were second. I'll get you another one, Jason. Yes Union, ZZ Top, that is a great price. Like, we marked it up normally what we would mark up any new vinyl, and it left like still $50, $60 less than the MSRP, which I don't understand why they ask you or suggest that price. I don't know if that's a typo or what, but it's been that way for a long time. Close to the Edge, yes, $26.99. Here's another one that we ordered a couple before. We sold some, and they were UK imports that were like $51.99. Now they're $26.99. Yes, Close to the Edge. And Steppenwolf. Steppenwolf is a music on vinyl, $28.99. Steppenwolf, music on vinyl, their self-titled first album, $28.99. Michael Potts wants Yes. I've got another copy of this in the bin, probably one that's marked for $50-something if anybody else wants one tonight. Yes, Close to the Edge. That is sold to Michael Potts. Yes, auctions. Beetlejuice, let's go ahead and sell that. Tillman Smoot gets Beetlejuice for $60. Wow. That's like, we never see that. Beetlejuice is sold, Tillman Smoot, $60. I'll get a couple other things picked out right now. Let's see here. Let me pick out something out of the soundtrack box. What do we got? A lot of this is kind of just obscurities, but here's something. This is pretty much a Spandau, aka Spandau. That just sounds weird to me, but this is the singles collection, which is a greatest hits, pretty much. Spandau Ballet, the singles collection. This is an OG from 1985. It is near mint, and we need a $20 start for it. Spandau Ballet, the singles collection. Has some check marks, but Gold, Lifeline, Round and Round, Only When You Leave, Instinction, Highly Strung, True, Communication, I'll Fly For You, To Cut Along, Story Short, Chant Number 1, She Loved Like Diamond, Paint Me Down, The Freeze, and Muscle Bound. That is a $20 start on Spandau Ballet, the singles collection. Greetings all. Late to the party, but finally got to see Doctor Strange. Welcome, Scott. It's Close to the Edge, the Steven Wilson mix. Ed, can you check the hype sticker on that Yes and see what mix that is? Spandau Yes is at 61. And let's see here. Steppenwolf. We have Kansas Leftoverture. Kansas is $28.99. The Clash. Here's one that is really, the hype sticker reads, includes Close to the Edge and You and I and Siberian Kathatru, which is the only 3 songs on the album. Cut from the original analog master tapes, package replicated to the finest detail, pressed with more care than ever. Yeah, this is a really good price on this because they're normally much more. The Clash, self-titled, that is new and sealed, $24.99. Michael Church wants a copy of Steppenwolf. That is sold to Michael Church. Yass is at 21 on Spandau Ballet. Kansas, The Clash. Faces, A Not As Good As a Wink. Rod Stewart and Faces. This includes Stay With Me. It has a poster with it. $28.99. Philip Young wants The Clash. That is sold to Philip Young. Steppenwolf is sold to Michael Church. Faces, we have Alone Together. This is only $14.99. Chet Baker and Bill Evans, Alone Together, $14.99. Eric Clapton, 461 Ocean Boulevard. I've never had a new copy of this because it's only ever been in very expensive import. This is only $28.99. Eric Clapton, that's still an import, just a cheaper price. The Doors, this is a mono press featuring the original mono mixes. The Doors self-titled, $34.99. Josh Huddleston wants a copy of The Clash. We have another one over there in the C's, so we'll sell him one for the same price, Tanner. Josh Huddleston.
Chris Bellman.
Chris Bellman is doing the mastering on Yes. Chris Bellman on the Yes Close to the Edge. Josh, we have another copy of The Clash on hand. Michael Potts wants Alone Together, and Simeon, I'll get you another one of those ordered if that's okay. That one there is sold to Michael. Simeon on the wait list. Clapton, only $28.99. New sealed import copy. The Doors is $34.99. The Scorpions, here's the other one. This one's only $26.99. By the way, these Scorpions reissues not only have a remastered LP, but they have a remastered CD. This one's only $26.99, and I've got, here's what they normally were. They were $33.99, and then the recent price increase was $34.99. Now they're $26.99. Has the CD and the disc. I've got 3 of those. I'll do the cheapest price, the newest price, $26.99 on the Scorpions. Susie wants one. Love Drive. There's one for Susie, and I've got 2 more. I have a feeling they're going to sell. 3 available. Next, we'll skip that Scorpions for right now. I'll do that one at the very end. That's the other one I'll have for tonight. Another Music on Vinyl title that's on sale. Music on Vinyl, The Allman Brothers, Where It All Begins, $34.99. Allman Brothers, Where It All Begins. 2 LPs, $34.99. Paul Brothers wants the Scorpions. And you got those, don't you? Yeah. Paul Brothers wants one. I have one more on hand. The Allman Brothers is 2 LP, available for vinyl on the first time. Etched D-side, $34.99. Herbie Hancock, Headhunters, only $28.99. Music on Vinyl, exclusive remaster. Meatloaf, their Ultimate Collection, limited edition colored vinyl. That is $29.99. Jamie Sperlin wants Allman Brothers. These are normally $15 more, maybe $10. Now just $34.99. That one is sold to Jamie Sperlin. So we have 1 copy of Scorpions Love Drive left. Susie got 1. Paul got 1. Herbie Hancock is $28.99. Meatloaf, the Ultimate Collection, was $29.99. The Smiths, Hateful of Hollow. The Smiths is $36.99. The Smiths is $36.99. Scott Hawley, put him down for an Allman Brothers. Scott Hawley. Ella Fitzgerald and Louis Armstrong, only $19.99. Bonus CD digipack inside. So the LP and the CD, that's only $19.99. Ella and Louis. Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen. These are now actually on sale, and they're still the indie exclusives. They're only $28.99. These were normally $34 and $36.99. On sale, Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen. That's been a popular seller. I can't believe, 1, they still got indie exclusives available, and 2, that they want to put them on sale because they've still been selling well, but they must have pressed a ton of those. That's Hatful of Hollow. Is it? It is. Hatful of Hollow. My brain just automatically put the E in there. Dean, this is Zach Bryan, a new country artist. Name of the album is that say Dean? Deanne, maybe. Deanne. $28.99. I butchered that one. $28.99. Zach Bryan. Deanne. Susie Breedlove on Meatloaf. Susie Breedlove gets Meatloaf. We got 1 Scorpion. I guess it's the 1 Scorpions that's still available, right? Yeah, so that one's still available. I'm going to put it back in here. I need to change the price on it. Will Harper wants the Mammoth, Wolfgang Van Halen. And Jimmy Hartline wants the Zach Bryan. This was per recommendation of Tanner Hackett. Jimmy Hartline gets that one. The last artist he recommended for me to order was Tyler Childers, and I have probably sold 1,000 copies. So let's see if Zach Bryan is just as popular. What do you think, Tanner? Is he a Tyler Childers? Not quite a Tyler Childers, not that popular, but we figured we could sell some. So we're definitely going to order a couple more because we have a lot of people come shop in store that look for new country records. And I don't follow New Country, so I have no idea what to order. Plus, a lot of it's not even being pressed on vinyl. Stuff like Luke Combs and Zach Bryan, that stuff goes out of print, and it takes forever for us to get it back in. So, but we sell, as y'all see, we don't sell a lot of it here on Facebook, but our bins, do we even have any Morgan Wall? I think all that's gone. We used to have big stacks of it. We may have some. Yeah, maybe. Yeah, let me show those if we do. Do we? They all get gone. I'm telling you, we sell those like, yeah. Darling on the wait list for the Zach Bryan. Ozzy. Okay, now I haven't posted this one because I didn't want to get anybody confused, nor us confused. But here's the other Ozzy splatter vinyl that is on sale. These were like $46.99. I put them on sale before because I ordered so many of them. Now they're only $28.99. This is Diary of a Madman on red and black swirl vinyl. I actually opened one of these up and listened to it one time. This is Ozzy, Diary of a Madman, $28.99. Red and black swirl vinyl. Has Over the Mountain, Flying High Again. This is $28.99. Mike Massey, Susie Breelove, and Bubby Mercer. And I actually have some on the shelf over here I'm going to do for the same price. Let me go ahead and grab those. Greg Baldwin, The Faces is music on vinyl. Yeah, classic Faces album here that is tough to find a good condition original copy of. A Not As Good As a Wink has a poster with it. Of course, has the big hit Stay With Me, $28.99. So these three Aussies go to Mike, Susie, and Bubby. John, let me go pull you one, and let me go get, see how many more I have left. And the ones I have over here are $44.99, but I'm going to do them for that same price because I can order more as of right now. So Ozzy's only $28.99 now. Consider this a gift, an on-sale gift. John Miller gets one. Paul Brothers, and I've got two left on hand that you can have on this week's invoice. The other ones we'll have to order for you. So I got two left. $28.99. Diary of a Madman swirl vinyl. Greg Baldwin is sold on the Faces. Greg, that is sold to you. And here's Morgan Wallen, if anybody wants Morgan. He is $23.99. We have 4 copies left. And I think the last time I stocked this one, we ordered 50. Almost all of them have sold in store. I sell a couple on Facebook, but we sell the heck of those in store. Morgan is $23.99. Do you have any R&B sold? Well, you'll have to be very specific on what you're looking for. Kelly Cook wants a diary, and so does Calvin. So, Tanner, these are $28.99. Last 2 copies on hand sold. If anybody else wants one, please let me know. And there's Morgan Wallen, $23.99. Queen Latifah, All Hail the Queen, is $28.99. Queen Latifah's debut studio album, limited edition, clear red vinyl. I knew it was colored vinyl. Clear red vinyl, $28.99. Queen Latifah. There's the Van Halen. We have quite the Dolan wants a Morgan Wallen. Dolan on the Wallen. Where's my... we had a lot of Von Holland sold. Okay. Nirvana Nevermind. I've done that. Here's Van Halen, 1984. Kevin Jordan, Joe Frias, Susie Breelove, Stacy Metternich. We need to take Jerry Stone's name off. Eric Parks, Debbie Blair, Dakota Wilkie, Trey Phillips, Brian White, Lisa Williams, Dustin Chandler, and Sean Foxbower. Those, y'all have one. Consider them sold to you. If anybody else wants one. The U.S. pressing of this has been out of print. For some reason, this is the only U.S. Van Halen, David Lee Roth era we can't get. They're not pressing them in the States. They're UK, and I don't order them because they're normally $44.99, which I just think is too much. This seems a much better price. 1984 is the album. I almost said that's the price. The price is $28.99, Van Halen. So, Dolan, I pulled him a Morgan. Dylan Weishaupt wants a Van Halen, and Richard Davis on the Queen Latifah. Those are both sold. If anybody else wants a Van Halen, I have a bunch more coming in because I haven't had one of those stocked in the store in a while. Julie Roman wants a Van Halen, so we can give her Jerry Stones, wherever you have those stacked at. So, Julie, you got one for this week. If anybody else wants one, new shipment will come in on Monday. I'll have a stack of them. Oh, there's one right there, actually. Do you just want this one?
Well, I had Walt Cruz on there also.
On.
Got another one, then we can give
Oh, yeah, Walt Cruz. He's after Richard Davis, yeah. So there's Walt's and then Julie Roman. So we're out of on-hand ones, but... oh, yeah, I'm glad this came up next while everybody's watching. 38 Special. This is on pink vinyl. Limited edition 40th anniversary. Wild-Eyed Southern Boys. Hot pink vinyl. $27.99. And we had a bunch of those sold. I thought it was more. Maybe not. Jerry Stone, Debbie Blair, Chris Crowley, Susie Breelove, Bill Toe, and Richard Bedford. Jerry Stone, Debbie Blair, Chris Crowley, Susie Breelove, Bill Toe, and Richard Bedford. That is 38 Special, Wild-Eyed Southern Boys, $27.99, pink vinyl. Pantera. Now, if y'all remember, not too long ago, we had one of these that had kind of got misplaced, or we didn't know we had it, and we had several people wanting it. Well, the U.S. pressings were $34.99. This is a UK, which is supposed to be more, but they're $34.99, and Kelly Cook and Jeff Whitney. I had y'all on a waiting list, Kelly Cook and Jeff Whitney. That was the original price for that. And if anybody else wants one, that's Pantera Live, 101 proof. I think the actual name of it is, yeah, Official Live, 101 proof. Live Pantera, $34.99. Another ZZ Top title, that is Tres Hombres. It is $28.99. Will Harper wants on the Van Halen waiting list. You got it, Will. Julie Roman wants a 38 Special, pink vinyl. That was the last one I had left. Pantera Live. And then this is Tres Hombres, $28.99. Since he's ignoring you. Oh, I didn't mean to ignore you. Did he ask what he wanted? Do you have any R&B soul? Anita Baker. Oh, that got lost in the shuffle. Anita Baker. Yeah, we get those sometimes. I can't just go straight to it right now, though. So, Kelly Cook says, I did not want the Pantera. Okay. Well, I had you... you had... Originally, I had messaged you and see if you wanted a import copy. And this is the same price. This is an import, but it's the same price as the U.S. But if you don't want one at all, that's fine. I'll scratch you off. But Pantera is $34.99. But yes, for anybody watching new... we really, as you see, we really can't do requests. We have so much to show as it is. We can't do requests, but you can message us, or you can just watch, and you never know what's gonna pop up in the bins. So that's pretty much how we do our shows. Like, I don't know. I know we have Anita Baker records, but I can't go straight to them right now. So you can message our page, or if you just kind of watch, I'm about to do a bin of vintage stuff. Who knows what's in there? It could be anything. Let's go ahead and sell that to Yaski for $21. Yaski's got 2 steals. Ozzy. This is Ordinary Man. This is on Silver Smoke vinyl, $31.99. $31.99. Ozzy, Ordinary Man. And we have The Last Scorpions, Blackout. Blackout is $26.99. That's the on sale one. What's the Beastie Boys and the other band? The Beastie Boys is Swiss Cheese, live show from 1998. It is $33.99, 2 LP live. Wow, that was a lot of stuff. I feel like we was on that band forever, which I think we were. Maybe not forever. Nirvana, Van Halen, Jerry Cantrell's came in, Jerry Stone, Thomas O'Brien, Jeffrey Blevins, Rob Scheffler, Kevin Jordan, Michael Church, Vernon Lehman, and Dave Collins. That's the Jerry Cantrells. If anybody wants on that list, this is the first time I've ever seen something like this for sale. Jerry Cantrell is $29.99. That's on sale for $29.99 if you want on that waiting list. Bob Riger wants a Love Drive. That is sold to Bob Riger. We have just pre-sold so much this week. Crates and crates full of pre-sales and group posts. Then we have all this stuff in, and it's just a lot of stuff has come in this week. It seems like vinyl production is really starting to catch back up. So they are pressing, they're opening pressing plants. They're expanding them. So they're pressing stuff pretty much around the clock. So all of a sudden, stuff's coming in from everywhere. One quick flip, AC/DC, $24.99. Social Distortion, $28.99. Iron Maiden, $44.99. The Smiths, $29.99. Gary Hackett, what's on the Jerry Cantrell. David Cox. If you've commented recently on the Facebook post, it may not be updated. We always go back through and double check. So David Cox, I'll make sure you get one, and Gary Hackett. The music on vinyl, Cracker, is due in next week. It will not be on this week's invoice, no. My street date on that was showing next Friday. So that's the street date on that one. Joe Satriani, $28.99. Nina Simone, $28.99. Yes is $28.99. ZZ Top, $28.99. Kansas, $28.99. Eric Clapton, $28.99. The Doors, $34.99. Herbie Hancock, $28.99. The Smiths, $36.99. Ella and Louie, $19.99. Scorpions, last one. Those are $26.99. There's technically not a new arrival, but if anybody wants Morgan Wallen, $23.99. ZZ Top Tres Hombres, $28.99. Pantera is $34.99. Ozzy, and this is the silver-colored vinyl. Ozzy is $31.99. We have 3 of those. One more from the road. So yes, some of them. Not everybody's going to have one on this week's, but yes, some of them came in. Some of them. Leonard Skinner, one more from the road. Here's everybody that's going to have one this week. Richard Allen, Susie Breedlove, Shepard Michael, R.J. Myers, Eddie Passir, Tony Doyle, Jeff McMaster, and John Sheehan. Tim Smith, Alan Northcutt, Lake and Vaught. Those will be in, and the on-sale price on that is $29.99. That is the on-sale. Those are usually $46.99. So, the street date on Fashion Nugget. Street date on Fashion Nugget is sometime in July, I think. And Bob Riger, Scorpions, please. Am I here? Bob, I got you down for a Scorpions. Yes. Blackout. Yeah, Scorpions Blackout. Okay, let's go through it being a vintage. I don't know what's in here we could auction, but the last couple auctions I haven't been able to keep up with. We're going through so much, so if there's something in here I was going to auction, it's a good night for you to be watching. So, or maybe a bad night. Whichever. Some people prefer for me to pull it out in auction. Some people's like, just go ahead and sell it. So, if I do run across something I absolutely knew I was going to put it for sale, Bob Riger wanted a Love Drive, not a Blackout. Love Drive, not a Blackout. And Paul Brothers wants on the Meatloaf waiting list. Bob, we've got you fixed though. Okay, Return of the Living Dead Part 2. Is $39.99. Gold stamp promo. Return of the Living Dead. We're back to vintage, finally. That took a while. And we do have other new vinyl to show, but we got to churn through a couple of these bins of vintage stuff first. The Chastity Soundtrack starring Cher, $29.99. $29.99. Return of the Living Dead. We got some very good horror soundtrack. If you like horror soundtracks, we're going to have to turn off the air conditioner. Rambo soundtrack is in shrink wrap, $39.99. Pretty in Pink. This might be, let's go ahead and sell it. $34.99. Pretty in Pink soundtrack, $34.99. Nerds, the Roaches, that is $14.99. Rambo 3 soundtrack is $29.99. That's a gold stamp promo. Soundtrack to Over the Top, that is $34.99. Mike Massey was first to Pretty in Pink soundtrack. Sell that to Mike Massey. Next was Jimmy Ball, and Scott Hawley wants Return of the Living Dead Part 2. So Mike Massey gets Pretty in Pink. Scott Hawley wants Return. Kristen, you were second on Pretty in Pink. Chastity, Rambo, the Roaches, Rambo, and Over the Top. Paul Brothers, you're first to Rambo. Let me know if you want Volume 1 or Volume 3. They're both very nice. The Roaches, Over the Top. We have Bobby Whitlock, Rock Your Socks Off. That is $19.99. Spandau Ballet, True, $19.99. That's the studio album I was talking about earlier. Running Scared soundtrack is $19.99. Almost all these are gold stamp promos, by the way. I'm not going to say that every time. NXS Kick. This is an OG copy, just $34.99. John Mayall, No More Interviews. John Mayall, $19.99. Paul Brothers wants just Volume 1 on the Rambo, so that one sold to Paul. Volume 3 is still available. I don't see that one too often. I don't see any of them too often, but, you know. Shane McKinney, so Paul Brothers gets Volume 1. Jimmy Ball wants Spandau Ballet. Spandau? I can't get that one straight. Jimmy Ball. Shane McKinney was first to Kick, NXS Kick. Julie Roman was next, then Eddie Passir. Running Scared, John Mayall, Rambo 3. The Next of Kin, Greg Kin, is $14.99. Hot House Flowers, People. Hot House Flowers is $24.99. Huey Lewis and the News, 5-track EP, The Heart of Rock and Roll. This is sealed, $24.99. Wow, check this thing out. Heart of Rock and Roll, Do You Believe in Love? I Want a New Drug, Heart and Soul. This is a sealed UK 5-track EP, just $24.99. Ozark Mountain Daredevils is $14.99. Walt Cruz Wants the Hot House. Jeff McMaster on Huey Lewis. Ozark Mountain Daredevils. We have Outlaw, Soldiers of the Fortune. Never have seen that one before. $17.99, gold stamp promo. Bill Fratsky, You Were Second on Huey Lewis. Rude Awakening soundtrack. That is $19.99. Quincy Jones, Roots, $19.99. Billy Squier, Enough's Enough, gold stamp promo up in the corner, $19.99. Near Mint, Beverly Hills Cop, also $19.99. Jimi Hendrix, The Legend, Pop Stars on Music Gala label, $29.99 on Hendrix. And we have early Hendrix. Those are two Hendrix I've never seen before. That one, early Hendrix, is $34.99. Jimmy Ball was first on the Squire, so did Jimmy Ball. Calvin Ward was second on BS, that's Billy Squire. James Craig, you're first to Jimi Hendrix. You can have the Legend or you can have early Jimi Hendrix. Your pick on either one. The Incredible String Band, Wee Tam, The Incredible String Band, $24.99. Roy Orbison, Laminar Flow is $19.99. We got something hidden down here. Little Richard, The Modern Sides, 10-inch is $24.99. Little Richard. Rodney Dangerfield, Back to School soundtrack, $19.99. Gold stamp promo. Cocktail soundtrack is $19.99. Return to Waterloo, music from the motion picture, $19.99. Rad, music from the motion picture, $49.99. Wow. Beat Farmers, Real Life, Sparks, John Farman, $49.99. Jeff McMaster takes the Little Richard 10-inch. Right here, that is sold to Jeff McMaster. The Chastity, what is the Chastity soundtrack? Regina, that is a soundtrack featuring Cher. It's a movie she was in. It is $29.99. Yaski wants the Cocktail soundtrack. The Cocktail sold to Yas. Pam Deakins was next. And Dallas Coop wants the Rad soundtrack. Those are both sold. And James Craig just waiting to know which of the Hendrix you want. The Legend or early Hendrix. James Craig, those are up to you. Quicksilver. Quicksilver soundtrack is $19.99. Sally Field, Tom Hanks in Punchline. Punchline is $19.99. Gold stamp promo. Promised Land soundtrack, $19.99. Rampage. Rampage is $19.99. $19.99. Rad. I've never seen Rad. I'll have to check that out. Playing for Keeps soundtrack, $19.99. Pink Cadillac is $19.99. Platoon soundtrack, also, is this sealed? No. Platoon is $39.99.
We're doing this tonight or tomorrow?
Yeah, I'm going to show it right now. I need to take this off of it, though. So, this is a 90s Grail. This is a 90s Grail that we've recently got. It is a sealed copy of Neil Young's Mirrorball, which features his work with Pearl Jam. Neil Young Mirrorball. This thing is sealed. It is sealed. When did this come out? 1995. Neil Young Mirrorball. Sealed. OG copy. We need a $275 start for it. Neil Young Mirrorball, $275 start. Neil Young Mirrorball. It is sealed, unopened, $275 start. Wow. Yep. Okay, I think we've lost Jonathan Craig. So if anybody wants Jimi Hendrix, what's that again? Oh, the Legend. Okay, his comments are hard for me to see. The Legend. I was about to resell them, James. He wants the Legend. James, I got you. Early Hendrix is available if anybody wants it. Jimmy Ball wants Platoon. Jimmy Ball wants Platoon. Paul Brothers wants Playing. Where is Playing? What was Playing? Playing for Keeps. That's sold to Paul Brothers. And he says he'll go ahead and take the other Rambo as well. Rambo 3. That is also sold to Paul Brothers. Okay. Mirrorball's a $275 start. Pink Cadillac. early Jimi Hendrix. Slam Dance soundtrack, 1999. The Slugger's Wife is 1999. 16 Candles, $74.99. Gold stamp promo. This is $74.99. 16 Candles. Wow. Genesis, Abacab, 1999. Genesis Abacab. Madonna, You Can Dance, $24.99. Madonna, You Can Dance. Madonna self-titled, $24.99. Mike Massey, first to 16 Candles. That sold to Mike Massey. Jimmy Ball was second. Madonna. Today's soft rock hits. It's a K-Tel compilation. Horizons, $9.99. Dallas, you're first to Madonna. Let me know if you want You Can Dance or self-titled. Your pick on that, Mr. Coop. Horizons, that's a K-Tel. Rido Martin, you're second on Madonna. Authentic Sound Effects on early Elektra label, 1999. 12-inch single of Midnight Oil, Power and the Passion. That is $14.99. Midnight Oil. Dallas wants both Madonnas. Sold to Dallas Coop. Stacy's in on the K-Tel. That is sold to Stacy on the K-Tel. Jamie Miller, you were third on Madonna. Mike Massey was first on the Midnight Oil. Mike Massey first on Midnight Oil. Jeff McMaster was second. David, we've already sold K-Tel. Jamie, we've already sold K-Tel. REO Speedwagon, Riding Out the Storm, $19.99. Great Rhythm and Blues Oldies, Eddie Cleanhead Vinson. That is $19.99. Billy Joel, The Bridge is $19.99. Command Performance, Jan and Dean, live in person. Jan and Dean live, $14.99. James Gang Straight Shooter, it's $19.99. James Gang Newborn, hadn't seen that one in a while. That is $19.99. Jimmy Ball wants Billy Joel. Jan and Dean, Little Old Lady from Pasadena. Hadn't seen that in a while. $14.99. Willie and the Bushmen, Blow Me Up. That is on red vinyl. $19.99. Revenge of the Nerds. $49.99. Gold stamp promo. Johnny Winter, Raising Cain is $19.99. And The White Animals, Lost Weekend. That is $19.99. Tommy Green wants James Gang. Newborn, that is sold to Tommy Green. Kevin wants both James Gang, so he gets the other. Kevin, you were next. You get the Straight Shooter. Does that say Straight Shooter? Yeah, Straight Shooter. Okay, let me not do a quick flip back through. How about I just go through a whole nother new bend? I like the sound of that better, don't you, Tanner? Mm-hmm. Let me take a peek right quick. No one go anywhere. I was going to see. There was one of these bins that had some stuff like John was like, I don't know what I should price this, or, you know, this is, yeah, this right here for sure. And his, yeah, there's some great stuff in here. Yeah, that. And, yeah, we'll just start with these. All right. All right. Is the red bin from last night? Yes, that's the stuff from last night. All right. If anybody wants Mirror Ball, you can buy it. It's right now. It's sealed. It can be yours for $274.99. It's sealed, pristine. It's got this one little thing right here on the hype sticker. Other than that, it's really good. That is, can be yours right now, $274.99. Okay, let's go through this crate. First, let's get a couple auctions going. We have Billy Idol. Billy Idol, Don't Stop. Billy Idol, Don't Stop. This thing is absolutely pristine. It has the poster with it. Billy Idol, Don't Stop. Near Mint has the poster. We need a $20 start. Billy Idol, Don't Stop. Near Mint with poster, $20 start. Next is Crosby, Stills, Nash & Young, Four-Way Street. That is $34.99. This is a very nice copy, which we don't get too often. Four-Way Street is $34.99. $34.99, Four-Way Street. Stevie Wonder's Greatest Hits is $19.99. Stevie Wonder's Greatest Hits is $19.99. Volume 2. I like this one better, though. Dallas Coop won't see us in Y. Tanner, that one was $34.99. Billy Idol is 20 with Jimmy Ball. It is 20 with Jamie Miller. It is 22 with Jeff McMaster. Calvin Ward was first to Stevie Wonder. Next, we got Foreigner, Inside Information. Foreigner is 1999. Herb Albert, Whipped Cream and Other Delights. This is a collection essential, 1999. Sammy Hagar, Live, 1980, is also 1999. Huey Lewis and the News, self-titled, is 1999. And Honeymoon Suite is sealed. Racing After Midnight, $39.99. So Stevie Wonder went to Calvin. Rydell, you were second. Courtney, you were third. Jimmy Ball was first to Foreigner, Inside Information. That is so to Jimmy Ball. Pam Dickens on the Herb Albert. Kevin Squires was next. Walt Cruz first on Huey Lewis. Robin Walker was third. Robin Walker was second. Robin Walker was second again. Autocorrect. Billy Idol. Current bid on Billy Idol is $25 with Jimmy Ball. Billy Idol, Don't Stop. This has the poster with it. It is pristine. Current bid is $25 with Jimmy Ball. Tommy Green gets Honeymoon Suite. And wow, Sammy Hagar Live is still available. Hagar is just $19.99. Janis Joplin's Greatest Hits, $34.99. It's in shrink wrap. Nice price sticker on the front, $34.99. Jamie Miller's at $28 on Billy Idol. Elton John is $19.99. A Single Man. That is shrink wrapped and in it's shrink wrapped. I almost said it was sealed, but it's shrink wrapped. Next, Journey. Journey is $24.99. Journey is $24.99. Spyro Gyra, Alternating Currents. That is $9.99. Naked Eyes. Naked Eyes is $19.99. That one has There's Always Something There to Remind Me. And we have a compilation. We've got a bunch of these. They're called Great Rhythm and Blues Oldies, and they're compilations, and I'm going to read you the name of the artist. So we have Amos Milburn. That one is $19.99. We have Louis Jordan. These are all $19.99. Johnny Otis, $19.99. Roy Milton is $19.99. Another Johnny Otis, $19.99. Charles Brown, $19.99. And Joe Liggins, $19.99. Jimmy Ball was first to The Journey. Jimmy Ball first to Journey. Next is Yaski on the Naked Eyes. Jimmy Ball's at $30 on Billy Idol. Walt Cruz, you were next on Naked Eyes. Ike and Tina Turner, Nutbush City Limits, $29.99. Robin Trower, Passion. Don't recall ever seeing that one. $19.99. Top Gun soundtrack. OG Gold Stamp promo, $29.99. Wayne Heat on the Gyro. That is sold to Wayne Heat. And let me put up the next auction. This thing here is like a, anybody ever asked, they say, what's the best soundtracks? I'm usually like horror, slasher stuff like this. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, music from the motion picture. I could probably straight price it for what we have it stickered and sell it, but we're going to offer it for a starting bid. Gold stamp promo. This is a $100 start. Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, music from the motion picture. It is near mint. I think Fred may have had some of these. I don't think he had this one, but this is not easy to get. That is a $100 start. David Cordell first on Top Gun. That's so to David Cordell. Wayne Carr was next, then Yaski. Vernon Lehman on Robin Trower. Ike and Tina Turner is a full album. That is a full album, Courtney. Texas Chainsaw is a $100 start. And Billy Idol, the current bid on this is Jimmy Ball. Jimmy Ball has Billy Idol for $30. Going once, going twice. Tokyo Pop soundtrack is sealed, and that is $44.99. Tokyo Pop. There's another one. Joe Turner is $19.99. Top Secret. This one was kind of pricey. Yeah, $99.99. Top Secret soundtrack. $99.99. Sorry for that glare. When we first started selling records over here, the glare wasn't that bad. I don't know what's changed. I don't know if it's the angle of our camera or what. Jamie, where are we at? Jamie Miller is at 32 on Billy Idol. We have Torch Song Trilogy. Torch Song Trilogy soundtrack, $19.99. Trouble in Mind soundtrack is $19.99. True Grit soundtrack is sealed, $29.99. And Black Rain. Black Rain is $249.99. Jamie's at 32 on Billy Idol. The Billy Idol is Don't Stop. It is near mint with the poster. Current bid is now $34 with Billy Idol. We also have a Texas Chainsaw Massacre up for a $100 start. And Brian Mirror Ball, it is available. It is $274.99 if you want it. That is the buy it now price. Black Rain soundtrack. I'm going to go back through. I don't know if I'll get to here in part 1, but in part 2, if y'all are unfamiliar with these films, some of these have really cool, sound, and probably some of these are like songs that maybe only appeared on these movies. Like this has Greg Allman on it, Iggy Pop, Soul to Soul, UB40, and then of course Hans Zimmer doing some of the score. But some of these are probably really cool and with stuff that I'm not familiar with. That's $24.99. Billy Idol, Jimmy Ball's at $34. $34, Jimmy Ball. Blue City soundtrack. That's music by Ry Cooder, $19.99. About Last Night. That one is $19.99. Air America, Mel Gibson, Robert Downey Jr. That is $19.99. The Untouchables. That is $19.99. The Wildlife soundtrack, $19.99. Vision Quest soundtrack. Now, you can count on that one being an instant seller. Vision Quest is $19.99. The Witches of Eastwick. That one is $29.99. The Witches of Eastwick. Working Girl soundtrack, $29.99. Tapeheads, Swanky Models soundtrack, $19.99. David Cordell was first to the Vision Quest, then David Cox, then Greg Baldwin, then Robbie Reasanover. Last call on Billy Idol. Billy Idol is at $34 with Jimmy Ball. Going once, going twice. I feel like it's Friday at Blockbuster. I know this is probably a nostalgic show for a lot of people. Probably hadn't seen or heard a lot of these movies in a while. Paris, Texas soundtrack, $49.99. Out of Bounds, $19.99. On Golden Pond, $19.99. Stoker Ace, $19.99. Sylvester soundtrack, $19.99. Tina Turner live in Europe, that is $34.99. Tina Turner live in Europe, 2 LP. Driving Wheel, Little Junior Parker is $24.99. Driving Wheel. Jade Warriors, Waves. Jade Warriors is $19.99. Michael Jackson, Gone Too Soon, 1993, sealed. What is this? Michael Jackson, Gone Too Soon, $99.99. It is sealed. Side 1, Gone Too Soon, Human Nature, She's Out of My Life, and Thriller. Has dangerous stuff on the back. 1993. Never seen that before. Blood on the Dance Floor, Michael Jackson, History in the Mix. 1997, sealed, $299.99. Well, I'm going to be honest. I had no idea we had these. We had these. Blood on the Dance Floor, History in the Mix, Michael Jackson. Special double vinyl set, 5 new songs including the single Blood on the Dance Floor, plus 8 historical remixes, 6 previously unavailable on vinyl. Wow. So we got a couple rare 90s Michael Jackson releases. Both of them are sealed. This is definitely from Kevin's Birmingham collection. This one is $300 and the other one's $100. Wow. The Last Puff, Spooky Tooth, is $24.99. And Spooky Tooth, The Mirror. Who's been looking for Spooky Tooth stuff? That one's $24.99. Sparks, $74.99. Sparks is $74.99. And Jason and the Scorchers, Still Standing, is $19.99. All right. Jimmy Ball, you have bought Billy Idol. Billy Idol is $34, sold to Jimmy Ball. And if anybody wants to buy the Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, it is $99.99. The Texas Chainsaw Massacre Part 2, $99.99. All right, now we have some time. Let's do a quick flip through that bin. I'm just going to read the titles, and if you want to confirm or double check any of the price. Actually, let's start with Susie Wants Black Rain. That was a soundtrack in here. That's also the name of an Aussie record that just came out last week. Black Rain. Where's Black Rain at? Right here. That is sold to Susie. Let me do that first bin. I don't know. What do y'all want to do? I really don't know what to do. What do you think, Tanner? April? You got an opinion? What's that, April? Okay. April's being mysterious. Tanner said snack time. Yeah, we're getting very close to break. I do need some food, but I'm trying to figure out when to pause. It's 9:12. So final call. Let me give everybody a few instructions for the rest of the week. We'll stop at 9:15 so we can come back at 9:45. 9:15. We'll stop at 9:15 tonight. It's 9:13, so we can do it at 9:45. Cracker. Richard, the street date is next Friday on Cracker. Our street date says next Friday. So we've got tonight, when we come back for part 2, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go back through this vintage stuff a little bit more in detail, especially all these soundtracks. But more so, I have new vinyl on sale. I see a crate. It's right behind April right now. I have an entire crate of 1 euro date new vinyl. Now, this isn't like new vinyl that we just got in that is like the imports. This is stuff in our inventory that I'm marking down below cost. So that's what we'll do during part 2 right off the bat. We'll recap all of the new vinyl. We'll go back through this stuff. We'll put some stuff on sale. I still got some auctions to do, like more Billy Idol, and I have some other stuff pulled out over here. So when we come back, I'll really get focused back on the auctions, new vinyl recaps, vintage recaps, new vinyl on sale, and we'll go back through, we'll definitely go back through stuff from, we just got it everywhere. Maybe during the break I can work on some new stuff. If you're not going to be able to come back, tomorrow night if you're local, we're having a sidewalk sale again. Here is our group, Whole Lot of Records. I've got some really cool pre-orders posted. The Seahorses, Black Oak, Arkansas. There's all the pre-commitments for the on-sale stuff. Richie Sambora. There's the Cracker, Rock Ballads Collected, Whitesnake's Greatest Hit, Beastie Boys, Cake, House of Pain. House of Pain, it doesn't have a street date, does it? I forgot to post that. Let me check on House of Pain. I'll get that edited. Mo-Fi stuff on pre-order. Journey, Eddie Vedder, Suicidal Tendencies, Elton John, more Mo-Fi. These are coming in next week. There's some Ex-Hoarder and Heathen soundtracks. Queensryche, Jimi Hendrix is About to Ship, Stabbing Westward, Muddy Waters, Crosby, Stills, and Nash. We got some very cool pre-orders posted, so make sure you check those out. Tanner just posted the group. We're going to be back in about 30 minutes. I've got to find some food. I got hungry all of a sudden. I can't even remember what I've ate today. So that's it. We'll be back in 30 minutes. It'll be 9:45, between 9:45 and 10 o'clock, because we have a lot of stuff to kind of sort and get figured out up here. We did a lot of pre-orders. So make sure you come back. We'll go live sometime between 9:45 and 10. We'll say it's closer to 10. We need a little bit longer. I got a lot of stuff to sort. So we'll just go ahead and say 10 o'clock is when we'll come back.